All right, guys, today I would like to say a few words about one of the exercises which I believe have a, well, huge potential in terms of developing your not just balance, but developing your natural body capabilities to fight. It's related to kind of very relaxed type of fighting, which I am practicing. I'm practicing like my own style. I call it ReSponDo, relaxed and spontaneous fight. And this exercise is one of the things we do on a regular basis. I call it line exercise, but actually I invented it maybe 30 years ago accidentally, because we were trying to develop some balance, and we draw the line on the ground and try to kind of stay imagining that we are kind of on a piece of wood, for example. So you cannot really step outside. You're supposed to kind of keep a balance. So the line exercise looks like this. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. So let's do the line. Yeah, and I'm gonna show you. Well, Lander, please. I'm gonna show you the idea of line exercise. As you can see, we draw the line. Idea is to keep your feet all the time. You could walk on that line the way you want, but please don't step outside. Imagine that's a real piece of wood and you are not on the ground, so you cannot really step outside, right? You're gonna fall. So keeping it, the legs are trying to kind of stay on the same line all the time. And I call it level 1. Level 1 is that you are totally allowing, not just allowing, you are looking forward for your partner to touch you and push you. And normally we start pushing in a very gentle way to give very clear direction to the person, not just so if I choose to push, I push in one particular direction. It's almost like imitating in the future. The punch has a direction always. It's not a kind of swirling, and it's more straightforward. So we are boom. And your task, Lander, right now relaxed and kind of allowing me to shape him. So I'm almost like, imagine you're a piece of clay, and the sculptor is, just trying to push, and as a result, you are not really resisting. You are moving that part which is pushed. Very important thing. I said you are moving, so try. Probably it's not correct. Try to not to move anything. Try to allow the one who is applying the pressure to move you. So as a result, I'm more passive than I'm really not moving anything. I'm not going even further than he pushed me, because if I start moving, I will be doing the job, and probably what you will see if you do that mistake, I'm moving much further than he actually pushed me. If it's a clay, really clay, I move just the way he moved me, not more than this, right? Yeah. So this would be first level. We do it. You could do it by like one after another. Then he does it with me, and and just make sure that you are moving just that part. If you cannot, for example, if he moved me like globally in the center of my body and I cannot maintain the balance, then I make a step. So without necessity, please do not make any steps. Try to stay where you are. So it's not, right now it's not about mobility. That level you could practice for, I don't know, months or with different partners, because everyone is super different. And the idea is that you will discover that the more relaxed you are, the more difficult actually to move you out of line, because eventually you are trying to move someone, and that someone just absorbing whatever you try to produce. This is the first level. After that level is kind of you already handle it. Then it comes next level. And next level would be, we are still allowing that person to push, but you see that I'm already trying to touch his arm in some, like maybe with this hand, maybe with do it again, maybe with this hand. In the future, guys, it will be actually those things will be blocks. You will not be you will be protecting yourself, but right now it's not a point. We would like to have our protection to be natural sequence or consequence of his attack. So you see that when he attacked this part, obviously this part comes forward. Now that block is natural consequence of his action. So the idea is that your body will start protecting yourself in a totally natural way, depending on his attack, not my preconception. Or so idea is to have a completely spontaneous way of protecting yourself. Yeah. So you see that that thing comes from his initiative. He turned my body. Now my hand comes here. Right now it's protecting, but it could be immediately kind of attacking, and that attack, if you notice from physics point of view, the energy come to me in certain area. He moved my system, and my idea as a mirror to reflect that energy back with the same. He pushed me gently, kind of lovingly. Oh, I could lovingly touch his shoulder. If he pushed me aggressively and boom, your task is to be adequate and to be a real mirror. If someone comes to really kind of fight and make damage, that damage will be returned. It's the same level of damage. So this is the would be next level of that line exercise. And the third one, when you start already making not actually pushing and giving time, because in a real fight the punches are faster. So you start kind of slapping a little bit more in a slappy way. Yeah. But because you already developed, your sensitivity of absorbing will be already good enough. So as a result, it become real kind of almost, almost like we could do it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We could already attack and try to move. So this has become. Yeah. Okay, so this has become already, it will look like a fight already, even though we are not fighting yet. So that would be like, in a very simplistic way, 3 levels of progressing in a line. Of course, we have many nuances. For example, fighting with the closed eyes, when you put blinder and you try to feel. There are lots of different levels, kind of how you could improve it. But this is like a simplistic way of 3 levels of progressing in a line. Thank you.